It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview the Minnesota Whitecaps NWHL hockey player, the rookie Mak Langei. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you talk about how you knew that you wanted to play professional hockey?
Yeah. I think it's every young athlete's dream to be able to grow up and still play the sport that they love and be able to play professionally. And when I was younger, that was really only an option for boys. I did play boys hockey for a while, but it was always I want to play in the NHL. And in the last 10 years or so, I want to say, there's been many women fighting and been trying to be able to get that professional opportunity to females. So I'm very fortunate to be able to still be able to have that opportunity to continue playing and be able to play at the professional level. And I'm excited for the future and years to come just to see how much it develops.
What was your time like in college playing hockey?
I loved it. I went to Bemidji State. It was very close to home and it's a very outdoorsy community. So that was very nice to be able to hunt and fish while I was there too. The atmosphere and the community, like I said, was just very welcoming and it was amazing to meet new people, play with girls I've played with before. Coach Scanlon was actually my coach in high school for a couple of years in East Grand Forks here before I left for Shattuck. So that was kind of cool. And like I said, just being able to play in the WCHA against a bunch of those amazing athletes and be able to play at Bemidji State was something that I'm forever grateful for. And I definitely learned a lot while I was there.
What were some of your accomplishments at Bemidji State?
Um, well, as a team, my freshman year, we made it to the Frozen Final Face-Off for the WCHA, so that was pretty cool. And then during my junior year, we actually played. I don't know if that changed now, but it was the second longest game in NCAA history with 128 minutes, and we were able to win that, so that was pretty cool. But all the individual awards, I guess I got with some Player of the Months and stuff was definitely um, it was a honor to be able to get, but it was definitely thanks to my whole entire team. And there's a lot of other girls that could have easily gotten those as well.
What was it like playing in the Frozen Four?
We didn't play in the Frozen Four. It was the final face-off for WCHA, but that was really cool. We got beat out by Wisconsin, and they went on that year and got second place in the NCAA. So that was pretty cool to still be able to play against them and be able to be down there in that type of setting.
Can you talk about, of course, the moment that you put on your college jersey for the first time? What was going through your head?
Yeah, definitely a lot of emotions. You practice with the team coming in, but you don't really know what to expect. And going from high school to college is definitely a big jump. And all the girls that were there just kind of said, take it in, embrace the moment, just enjoy it. And actually, we go number order out the door, and I was number 2, so I was the first one out. So I was kind of nervous about that, but my grandpa played hockey in Bemidji, so just throwing on that Beaver jersey, it just kind of brought me back to times with him and talking to him about different hockey stuff and just kind of saying, wow, I'm actually here right now and I'm here with the girls that I love being with. So it was amazing.
What was it like playing for your family alma mater?
It was it was pretty cool. We played in the outdoor game, the Minnesota Hockey Day, my sophomore year, and I wore his hockey jersey for warm-ups. And got to just kind of see him with the outdoors aspect. And then he always comes to the games and hearing different stories too. They played outside when he was in college back in the 60s, and just hearing about different things around campus. It's a little special, I'd have to say, kind of walking in his footsteps. But it's something I'll cherish for the rest of my life, just being able to have that connection with him.
What were some of your game day routines and rituals that you had in college?
I wouldn't say I was necessarily a superstitious person. I guess I would just kind of wake up early and have my cup of coffee, and I'd eat kind of the same thing all the time, but every once in a while it changed. I love tater tot hot dish before the games or casserole, whatever. And then when I got to the rink, I would just tape my stick and I'd actually take a little 15-minute nap and just listen to music, whatever everybody else was listening to, and just kind of hang out. um, but always put on my left skate before my right skate. I don't know why, but that's probably the only really routine I have.
Of course, in your senior year, was there any moment that you knew that you were going to go into the NWHL?
I wasn't necessarily sure. I mean, I always kept my options open, and I knew it would be a great opportunity to be able to keep playing. I'm actually going to dental school at the University of Minnesota this fall. So that was also kind of a contributing factor to decide whether I was going to be able to try do both, want to do both, that type of thing. And I talked to a bunch of people and realized that I don't want to be done yet playing hockey, and was able to get this opportunity. So I kind of wanted to just embrace and jump into that while still being able to go to dental school down in Minneapolis, and having the two right next to each other. So I'm definitely excited to be able to continue down both my professional career as an athlete and as down my career path.
Of course, what was it like getting the call from the GM that you got drafted?
It was awesome. Definitely something that I have to thank my parents for and all my teammates. I knew I was gonna get drafted, but I wasn't quite sure when. So that was already an amazing feeling, and I was just so excited to see a bunch of people I know get drafted, and Tina Campa, my fellow teammate, be able to get drafted. And I played with a couple of the girls on the team already, Haley Mack, and I played against quite a few of them. So that was pretty cool to be able to find out that I get the opportunity to keep playing, and then I get the opportunity to play for the Whitecaps. I played for the junior Whitecaps in high school, which was just one of the summer league teams. So being able to kind of go from that to that is something pretty special.
What do you look forward to once you get to sign your contract and it'll actually be official?
I don't necessarily know if I'm really looking at that part yet of it. I don't think any of the players have signed or re-signed yet. We have an evaluation camp at the end of the month. So I think everybody's just kind of getting ready for that and getting their head in there to be able to see girls from last year, see new girls. I'm excited to get on the ice with all of them. They're all very talented, and I just want to learn as much as I can from them being out there right away, and then worry about all the signing stuff later on.
What do you look forward to once you get to play with your new team?
Developing, learning just from everybody out there. Like I said, they're all amazing players and great people, and I just want to be able to take in and learn and develop as much as I can, both on and off the ice, and just be able to help in any way I can. You know, whatever they tell me to do, I'm gonna want to do it to the best of my abilities. And if there's something off the ice too that they want help with, I want to be able to do that for them, and just kind of be there every step of the way and challenge them, because I know that they're definitely going to challenge me in every way, shape, and form. So I'm really excited for that.
What are you looking forward to once you get to put on your jersey for the first time?
Kind of the same thing, just being able to play with the girls. I mean, I love playing hockey, just like every other girl that's playing hockey right now and wants to play at the next level, and everybody wants the same thing. And I want all the girls that I'm with to be able to develop and become better people and players. I want to become a better person and a better player, and just continue through life being able to take different things that we learn both on and off the ice and be able to put that into different aspects down the road, and just continue with the friendships. And I hope we're able to come together and be able to win a championship. That'd always be nice. But obviously that's a long road, small steps before big steps to be able to get there.
What do you look forward to accomplishing in your rookie year after, of course, the league has come off of a high with, of course, the pandemic and all the success it's had?
I don't necessarily know if there's any personal goals I want, besides just developing as a player person. But as a team, I'm hoping that we can be able to win a championship and be able to win lots of games and score lots of goals and just create a stronger bond and be able to continue paving the path for female professional and female in Minnesota type hockey and all that type of stuff, and just be able to contribute to the next generations that come down the road.
What is it going to be like for you to play with your teammates like Allie Thompson, Allie Thorns, and Sarah Buster?
It's gonna be awesome. I've played against a couple of those girls, like I said, played with a couple of them. So just seeing different sides and seeing how over the past couple of years how people have changed, developed, all that sorts of things. I'm extremely honored to be able to just play on the same team as some of those girls because they are so good and have had such a great past. Be able to learn from them and just kind of take it all in and hopefully we as a team can be able to do something special.
Who are some players that you look up to and represent your game as?
I think every single player, forward and D, but specifically Ds, I've been able to take different bits and pieces of things that they do, and I've been trying to incorporate them into my game, just to try and become an all-around, overall better player. But if we're talking specifics here, just a couple, I know Casey Bellamy and Megan Bozek are two girls that I look up to and I've always looked up to, and just being able to talk to them at some summer camps, they've definitely had a great impact in my life without even knowing it. They're definitely great players and great people, just talking to me, pulling me aside and just trying to help me out with different things. I really appreciate it, and I just want to try and be the best player I can be for the team and be able to do whatever role I need to do at that time with that specific team.
What advice would you give college hockey players looking to make it into professional hockey?
Keep working. Is probably the biggest one. Enjoy where you're at right now, and obviously strive to fight for that, but just kind of live in the moment and never stop. I mean, you want to be one of the best players, but you can always be better. There's always girls out there that are doing an extra rep or working an extra 5 minutes. Obviously, don't push your body to overuse or anything, but definitely just keep working, keep fighting, rely on your faith, and just definitely know that everything is happening for a reason, and just kind of live in the moment and enjoy all of it.
What advice would you give high school players looking to make it in college playing hockey?
Same type of thing. Just keep working. But going from high school to college, I'd say there's no right path. Same thing with professional as well. There's no right path. There's no same path for everybody. Everybody's different. Everybody's development is different. Everybody's skill set, work ethic is different. No two paths are going to be the same. So I just say for both those, but from high school to college, if D1 is where you want to go, then strive to go there. But just know that that's not the only option. There's D3 schools that are absolutely amazing, and winning a national championship as a D1 or a D3 athlete, it still is a national championship. Being able to play in college, that's still an amazing opportunity, both from an academic standpoint and an athletic standpoint. So it's just kind of strive to go where you want to go, but know that there are many options if one of them doesn't work out, and that there are many things you can continue to do. Obviously, D1 is always seen as this high, glorious thing, but D3 definitely has athletes that are just as talented and hardworking as some D1 athletes. It's kind of depending on where you want to be. Do you want to be close to home or far away? And just all those type of things. The team you could play on D3 more likely to win a championship than the team that you could play on D1, that type of thing. And just definitely just taking all different options and keep your mind open to all possibilities.
That's great advice. Where can my listeners find you at on social media?
I think Instagram and Twitter are both Michaela _Langei, I believe. So just MAKAYLA _LANGEI. And then Facebook is just Mak Langei.
Thank you again, Michaela Langei, for your interview, and best of luck in your rookie year with the Minnesota Whitecaps.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Michaela Langei, for your interview, and best of luck.
Thank you.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.